Well, hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more match play commentary for y'all. I am joined by Brother Bear, the Highwayman. Some might call him the Kaiju King. TG.
I'm now the security burn king. That is what I am today.
Your epidus. Holy moly.
My epidermal.
Who was the guy that flew close to the sun? Was it Oedipus? That's what I was trying.
No,
Icarus. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Oedipus is the guy who wanted to do stuff with his mom. Because Oedipus complex is anyways, we're kicking off this video with a bang.
Woo!
Nightmare.
It's been a long
They're in your walls. They're in your walls.
Anywho's, we've got some matches from Sully's for y'all. A local card shop we go to every Thursday for Digimon. Start about 6:30 p.m. located in Bolingbrook, Illinois. So if you are looking for a shop to play some cards at, some handsome fellas to hang out with, feel free to swing on by. I'll drop their store link down in the video description below. Today's matchup features a Coliseum Showdown. One featuring our Judge, Jury, Executioner on the left, and Jorel playing Hudi, or his own sort of personal spice to Hudi. We got the Kaiju King on the right, playing Dynasmon. That's where I was going with the whole Icarus thing, but it just faltered, and we didn't even go up into the sun. We just crashed. We didn't even make it past the ground.
Yeah, Dynus wants to fly towards that sun with those wax wings, but like his is like the really bad wax that like the second he touches sunlight, they just instantly melt before he can even get a chance to approach the actual sun. But he dreams big.
He dreams big. True. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Without further ado, let us hop right into the round.
Playing Dynus felt so good though. It felt way better than playing stupid freaking Gallant.
Yeah, no, I mean we've said this plenty of times before, I think, on other videos, and I probably sound like a broken record now, but I feel like I'm having more fun thinking and like interacting with just non-meta decks. Yeah. Meta just feels very stale.
The game is infinitely more enjoyable when you remove tier 1.
Yes.
It's actually insane how fun.
Lord and Savior Sunny.
Yep.
But speaking of Hudi, though, just as a spoiler alert for the week, strap yourselves in. It's a bit of a Hudi marathon, similar to our meta right now. But
yeah, we got a couple Hudis.
But I mean, you drop a Repa. This Repa you were talking about previously before we hopped on is a very solid card for Dynasmon.
Yeah. So when it gets burned from security, when it gets trashed from security, it plays itself out. On play, it just minus 3k to something on the board until the end of the opponent's turn. And then, but if you burn top card of your security, you do minus 6k instead, which is pretty insane. It's pretty good. Also, the fact that it's a DP minus linger is really strong. And I think it's something that like definitely can catch people off guard. I actually used it a fair bit to kind of keep myself like safe.
Sure.
Over the course of the
can
night.
that Goldmon swing at security? Or can it not attack opponent's Digimon? It's one of the two. I forget. It has like a thingy.
I double check and see.
But you go ahead and start milling security.
I can't imagine why they'd give it Alliance if it couldn't.
Okay. That's fair. That's a fair point.
This Digimon can't attack your opponent's. Yeah, he just can't attack opponent's Digimon.
Yeah, I knew there was some sort of restriction on it. Cool.
Yeah, he just can only swing at security.
Makes sense.
When he suspends, he deletes something with 4,000 DP or less.
Go ahead and swing with the Mistymon. Big guy living.
I was like, I have barrier, so I feel pretty safe.
Repa
swing the Repa. Repa does die. Play a candle, just get some search. Unfortunately, no targets because I can only grab. Or no, sorry, one target. I can grab the Candlemon because he's also data. Because he grabs a data and a Wachelny.
I mean, you're arguably in a decent spot.
Yeah, so to clarify for Jorel's Hudi build, it's not like Hudi Loop that we've been seeing. Jorel just wanted to kind of mess around with like his own take on Hudi, which is basically just focuses on like a lot of the Alliance level 4s that aren't Hudiemon to do other stuff. which is cool. I like it a lot. I think it's neat. But you definitely get these weird moments where like, if your board gets cleared, you're kind of just in a weird spot. And Dynast is very good at clearing small boards. So at the moment, I'm just debating how I want to like progress the turn. I go ahead and I just drop a training. Do find a Kari. I have the Dynasmon, but I was like, there's no reason for me to Evo into this without getting some value out of this because I know he's going to go through anyways because of the Kisuke. So
you
this
do
point,
go ahead and do it anyway.
Yeah.
No reason to purge security at this point. So you just pass turn to 3, which is fair. And Jorel is forced to start.
Dynasmon. Oh my god.
But I mean, he's looking at well, that's his out. I was gonna say he's looking at a potential lethal on board in multiple ways if he doesn't do something, and he does do the option card here, which gives check -1 to the Dynast.
Yep, and I can't activate when Digivolving or when attacking effects.
Right.
I do go ahead and go into. Yes, I do go into the Wizardmon here off the training, which allows me to burn security to draw a card and gain a memory, which does activate my Dynast to give it sec +1. So he does actually have a check now. And I recovered one as well. And so now at this point, I'm just debating how I want to do things. I have the unsuspend Misty Inherit that I did not use yet. So I go into Repa here. I use Repa's effect to just burn top card of security, not to hit anything, but to go ahead and let my my Dynasmon unsuspend per Mistymon's Inherit. Swing another check, and then I just swing for game with Repa.
All right. Dynast do the Dynast thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Dynast is very fun. I actually think it has a decent shot against... Like, I think against Hudi, it has a weirdly good matchup. Kind of.
Yeah, the -6k to the board is actually really, really solid. I try to even sneak Dynast in, like, my Hudi build, because it is CS trait, so you can, like, search for it. If you use the CS rookies, you can even like peel back a Dynast as well, and Evo on top of Shaco potentially. But it's a strong card. It's a very, very strong card in its own right.
Yeah, and it's a Dynasmon that actually pairs pretty well with Dynast X. Like I know we have the other rare Dynast from I think BT-20, or something like that. But the fact that this new Dynast gets sec +1 for the turn and does a recovery, just it works really well for like a strong like OTK combo.
It's an all turns. It's an all turns recovery too, right? So it's a nice like sneaky defensive.
If they swing at security,
too,
if they swing at security while you have it on the board, they just get cooked because then you just recover one.
You see a Chitose come out.
Kind of like almost like Andromon Ace vibes in terms of like how it kind of functions when it's on the board.
So we see Jorel Evo into the Golemon here. This will have Alliance. So we're swinging in at not a huge number, but with the Wormmon Inherit and the Golemon, so it's 7k, I believe.
Yep. And then pops a 4k or less on suspend. Does hit into a Dynast though, so he does unfortunately die.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and then he just drops an Erica.
Erica plays out the rookie in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. And then you have 4 memory to set up.
I was about to very much delete that Wormmon, so.
I really do miss the sort of the idea of trashing security and doing shenanigans. Dynast is one deck that does it very well, which you've highlighted very well on this channel, but Kazuchi, I miss playing like Pulse and Kazuchi as well, because that was a deck that was very much like you would recover trash, and it was this like kind of neat game of trying to get yourself to 3. I'd be curious to see if some of these pieces can help Kazuchi, but I think the problem is they're just like not in archetype, so that really like screws things up.
I don't think it would work. I think Kazuchi's too reliant on its archetype. Like you need to have. Also, a lot of your stuff just can't digivolve over other Pulsemon things if you don't have like Pulse Syntax.
Man, why they gotta do that? Why they gotta do that? They make everything else like a Gil slop. Why can't you give me like? Why can't they let Kazuchi have a little fun?
True.
A little love.
True and real.
But you are set up pretty nicely. You've got a Cheering in the back. Jorel, I think has to do a little something, but the problem is if he doesn't do enough, if you go into a Dynast, that could easily wipe his board. But we do see a Hudiemon come out on top of the Wormmon by using the effect. So it's a reduced Evo cost. We go ahead, swing with the Alliance. And
Gets the effect of Hootie to play out another body.
yeah, and this could be a triple, like a triple check, because you could, I believe, Erica gives the stack alliance too. But technically, I think you can suspend the Goemon for another alliance, because Hudiemon in itself has alliance.
Jorel probably missed that then, because I don't think he does it. I didn't know it either. I didn't read.
Yeah.
He does put me down to 2 though. I do have a scramble though, so I scramble into the Dynasmon. Burn the top, minus 6k the board, which is enough to kill everything, even with the Wormmon in here, giving plus 1k to everything. It's still enough.
That's pretty good.
Recover 1, and then I'm able to swing at security for 2 checks. I do another minus 4 on the Hootie to clear it. Draw 1 off of the Upa.
That's pretty good. Unfortunately, on Jorel's end, no Tamers coming out of security, so now, I mean, especially with his sort of build, this is probably somewhat of a dead turn. Like, you just kind of have to rely on surviving next turn.
Yeah, you can't just build back. And I'm not. I was trying to find Dynasmon to do a lot more, but I couldn't find
Sure. See a Hootie Net Cafe come out, choking you to 1. Which is probably a solid a play as Jorel can do. But, I mean, you're threatening at least 2 more checks with the Dynasmon here.
Well, right now only 1 more check unless I can find a way to burn security. So if I, like, proc barrier off Dynasmon or something like that.
True.
Yeah, this is why people run the Nyaromon from BT-15 to burn yourself to gain the memory and then also proc his effect.
There's a Dynasmon.
I'm just scared of doing that because I feel like I will just burn myself too much because I put myself in. You know, I'm just scared. I'm just scared.
Yeah, that's fair. But you do find the Dynasmon X. Pass Jorel over to 1, and Jorel's got to do something. We do see a Comet Hammer though. Pretty scary.
He's looking at it. He's debating if he wants to push up, but I think he realizes he doesn't really have enough memory to do much, so he just uses the Hootie Net Cafe. Plays out the KSK.
What do you do here?
I love Dynasmon, dude. I love Dynasmon. Was it, dude? It scratched such an itch. Yeah. So picks me down to the rookie, but does put me to 4 memory, and I have 2 trainings on board. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you could easily climb back here. Scramble's not live since he doesn't have anything in play, but I mean, as long as you can see the right line, in theory, you should be able to go for game potentially here. Okay, so we
go
see
ahead
the
and go
witch,
into a wizard.
The wizard.
I opt not to use the Evo effect.
Oh.
No, I do it. Never mind. I do it. Never mind. So yeah, again, I want to draw 1. I think I was mathing it out in my head because I go into Misty. I don't do Misty's effect because I wanted to make sure I could proc Dynasmon's effect on Evo to actually get the sec +1. Checking my hand just to make sure I have everything like in order. Seeing if there's anything else I need to do.
Dynasmon X as well. So you could protoform into Dynasmon X here and potentially 2 because I think you hit a proto out of security.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like we will end up doing that.
Yeah, just go ahead and proto. I save the Dynasmon because I was like, just in case something goes wrong, I want to be able to have the Dynasmon in hand to be able to like hurt some stuff. So I don't do the effect on the swing, or on the Evo, but I then go ahead on swing, burn top to burn Jorel's top, do the check, and then restand off of Misty Inherit, and then I'm able to just swing for game.
That is pretty good.
Dynasmon can cook. He can do really well. It's just about finding that right tempo, and then being able to control board properly. If you're not able to clear your opponent's board consistently, then with how much damage you do to yourself, if you don't like basically OTK them, you probably just put yourself on like match point for them.
Sure.
You basically just say like, hey, I'm putting myself at 2 or 3 security for you. Go crazy.
I mean, and like, I don't want to keep sounding like a broken record, right? But like the fact, like what you said earlier, right? Like if you take away tier 1, the game is infinitely more fun, more open, because like Dynasmon is just one of those decks that like we saw here, right? Like it just having that extra turn makes the difference, right? Like in a meta where like for example, like Jesmon, like turn 2 staring you down in the face, they've chipped you down to like 1 or 2 security. Dynasmon can't really do much there, right? But like if given like just an extra like turn where nothing too crazy happens and you can kind of at least have that back and forth, Dynasmon's got hands. A lot of decks have hands, Dynasmon being one of them. And I think, like you said, the DP neg, the board wiping potential, sort of that mix of control and aggression is really, really cool to see with Dynasmon.
Yeah, it's got a decent amount of like all the tools it needs to really kind of like control the board. It's just like not impactful enough in the game's current state. Unfortunately, it's not. It's still a little bit too fair because you're burning yourself. If you weren't burning your own security and you're getting off the effects that you were getting, that would be great.
Or like what you said too, like offline. It's like if you could burn you and your opponent together.
Give me a Dynasmon that just on Evo sets your opponent's security to where you're at.
Yeah. And I'd imagine we didn't see it during this match play, but I'm imagining the Chirinmon also is like very solid to be able to just like turbo up into a level 6 for a cheaper cost too.
Yes. Yeah. I unfortunately did not get it on cam, but it did come up and it helped me multiple times tonight, especially when I had a Kari on board, because if I was at 3, I could Evo into Chirin for 3.
Free level 6.
I could Evo Chirin for 3, burn the top card of security to go into Dynasmon for 1, and then Dynasmon will burn a card, recover, and then I can tap Kari to keep turn.
That's pretty good. Speaking
of Kari,
really well. Oh, yeah, a little bit of a market watch. I remember that Kari shot up in price for whatever reason. But it's back down to 18. It was at like 30 something before the like Tamer Pack movie promo Kari.
Yeah, I do want to bling out Dynasmon, so I might look into like every alt-art piece that I can get, or like full foil piece that I can get, and just try and bling that out, because I don't think it would be too crazy expensive to do, and I love Dynasmon, so.
Out of that Kari. Alrighty, but thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and hopefully catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.